I've had a cargo bike for about 15 years. I always used to take the children around by car all the time, and since getting the cargo bike, they're about 20 now, the eldest is 20, we were able to cut down our costs in terms of petrol, we were able to cut down our costs in terms of parking charges, and above all, it was far more fun. Getting around by bike is far more fun, far more easy, and far more convenient for many local residents.
Yeah, well, in my case, I took up the council's try before you buy scheme for a number of months to make sure the bike would fit in with our life. And primarily it was to be able to take kids to school or nursery as it was at that time. And what I found was, frankly, once I tried it, it was just transformative. It was the form of transport not only the kids wanted to use the most, but I wanted to use the most. Cut off time, energy, as Gareth has already said, it's not expensive once you've outlaid those initial costs because you're not paying for fuel, the fuel's in the legs. But no, it was a great experience, and I felt that the use of that bike was just so much more connecting with my children as well, because in the back of a car, you know, a lot of the time it's just about trying to get to the destination with the noise behind you, but actually being able to engage with children in the front of the box was wonderful. So I think there are two kind of major things I'd highlight. There are many more. I mean, you only have to see the difference between the way that our roads operate in school term time and outside school term time to know what a significant impact school-related traffic has on our roads. If we can move more people because of the benefits of being on a cargo bike from cars into cargo bikes, our roads will flow better, there'll be safer spaces for pedestrians and other road users. So that's point one. Point two is all of those deliveries, that explosion in delivery culture that we've had post-COVID, or during and post-COVID, that we've now sustained. We need to get more and more of those van-related journeys into cargo bikes. So I would love to see in this borough a transformation in terms of having a consolidation hub in the future for the ability to be able to move vehicles from lorries and vans into cargo bikes and do those last mile deliveries to people's houses in that sustainable form of transport.
The one thing that you just mentioned is absolutely spot on. Cycling benefits the cyclists, it also benefits drivers, because the fewer cars you have on the roads, the less congestion there is, and a far greater ability to park when you reach your destination.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win-win all around. This is all too often framed as being a them versus us or us versus them, and it should be everybody trying to get around the borough, and cycling can be part of that mix.
So I'm not going to be able to give an absolute covering of all of the things that we're doing, because frankly, probably by the time this video is out there, we'll have decided to do something else that's new and innovative to try and support this. But the key thing to do is to take a look at the council's website and see what we have on offer. The core offering is a subsidised access to try before you buy services for these bikes. And so you can find out whether these bikes work for you and your family at relatively little cost. And so, you know, if they do, great, and then you can take that cost off the final purchase price of your bike. And if they don't, you've not lost a great deal. I think the other thing that I probably emphasise above anything else is what we're doing is we're installing across our borough network at all schools cargo bike parking bays in the very best locations near the school entrance. Because we want to say to parents of children who take this less polluting, less impacting on the overall congestion of our road network way of bringing their children to school, here you are, you can do that in the best possible way.
And of course, what we also want to ensure people are looking at is that this is not just about transporting children.
No.
Cargo bikes can be used for so many different things. Personally, in my bike, I've had 2 6-foot Christmas trees. I've had a gas hob. I've had a car full of shopping. It's not just about children, it's about many uses. And the more different uses people can get out of their cargo bike, the better value it is for them.
Yeah, and if I might add to that, actually just off back, you know, one of the services I didn't mention is the Our Bike facility, which is around the borough, where you can rent one of these front-loading box bikes for, by the hour. If you're even just curious, take one of these out, use it, do your weekly shop, go to the garden centre, go and get the Christmas tree, obviously seasonal conditions apply. But you know, whatever it is, the functionality of these bikes is absolutely on a par with the most industrious of sports utility vehicles that you could buy out there, and at a fraction of the cost, whether on a rental basis or to buy.
Thank you.